Hello and welcome to Maths with Jacob. This lesson will focus on sharing and grouping. In the previous two videos we saw how multiplication was a form of repeated addition. In this video we will introduce the two concepts of sharing and grouping. Later we will see how they are related to division. We will start off by looking at sharing as a process where we distribute or allocate equal quantities of a given number of objects to a specified number of people. Example 1. If 12 marbles are shared equally between 3 people, how many does each person receive? Now the solution. So here are the 12 marbles. And here are the 3 people. So if we go slowly, we cross that one off, give it there, cross that one off and give it there, cross that one off and give it there. So see how we're sharing them equally? Now we start again. Cross that one off there, cross that one off there, and cross that one off there. Let's go again. Cross that one off there, that one to there, and that one to there. So we're almost finished. Cross that one to there, that one to there, and that one to there. So let's see what happens. So each person gets 1, 2, 3, 4 marbles. So that is sharing. Okay? The 3 people shared the marbles equally and each person received 4 marbles. You can see that, 4 marbles for each person. Example 2. Share 5 apples equally between 2 people so that all the apples stay whole. That is, you're not allowed to cut any up. How many does each person get and how many are left over? Okay, so here are our apples. So let's go. Take that apple, give it there. That apple to that person. This apple to that person, and that apple to that person. Now there's only one apple left. We're not allowed to cut the apple in half, so that's the leftover. So each person gets 1, 2 apples. Okay, so each person gets 2 apples. And there is 1 apple left over. There it is there. Now let's look at grouping. Grouping has a close association with sharing. It depends on the wording of the question. Let's look at this example. There are 8 oranges in a row and they will be given to a certain number of people. Each person is to receive 2 oranges. How many people will receive oranges? Are there any left over? So here are the 8 oranges. Let's check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Each person is to receive 2 oranges. Let's go. Those 2 go to 1 person. Those 2 go to 1 person. Those 2 go to 1 person. And those 2 go to 1 person. So how many people will receive oranges? 1, 2, 3, 4. So the number of people receiving oranges is 4. There are no oranges left over. So you can see that there are 4 separate groups. Example 2. There are 14 pens in a row and an equal number will be given to a certain number of people. In particular, each person is to receive 3 pens. How many people will receive pens? Are there any left over? So it says that each person is to receive 3 pens. So they go to 1 person, they go to another person, they go to another person, and they go to another person. But there are only 2 left over, so we can't do any more sharing. So the number of people receiving pens is 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 people. And there are 2 pens left over. There they are there. 1, 2. So there are 4 groups. 1, 2, 3, 4 with 2 left over. Conclusion. Sharing and grouping are closely related to the mathematical operation of division. In fact, they are closely related to each other, as we saw from the examples. We may or may not have items that are left over. If they exist, they are called remainders. So this video has looked at some simple examples to demonstrate sharing and grouping, and we'll see shortly how these two concepts are very closely related to division.